Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Manor Road Stew, home of the Alive podcast. I'm Dale, and it's obvious I'm not at the beach today. I'm back in the studio. I've got my Hope Rock right here with me. Never want to go anywhere without it. Hope you've got one too. My dream sign over here. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started right over here. I want to talk to you today about being driven, about creating that fire inside of you, not just talking about it, but actually doing it. There are so many people that talk, but it comes for action, they fizzle out. Their ember never becomes a flame because they forget to put fuel to it. You know, I said this the other day, the difference in winners and losers. Here you go. Losers focus on winners, while winners focus on winning. And if you could put the word someday in quotations, someday is a disease that will take your dreams to the grave with you. You've got to find that fire. Nobody can give it to you. You're not going to be able to study about it. You know, I come from a sales background, and we would take salespeople and we'd put them through our training. Real obvious, real quick. You know, the ones that were going to excel and the ones that weren't. The ones that were very studious and studied, they were going to continue to be studious and study. Now, don't get me wrong. I think you ought to be very knowledgeable about that which you are passionate. But the people that are driven, they're itching to take action. I mean, they're ready to jump at the first opportunity. So many people that I've seen, and I'm not going to say fail because that's a wrong terminology. Not everybody is driven. Not everybody's meant to be in that upper echelon of winners focusing on winning. But if you feel like you are, then you truly have to look at what's holding you down. The answer should be obvious. The answer is you. You know, I've been in the workforce for 40 years. I've trained a lot of people. I've worked all over the United States, Mexico, and Canada. And it's so interesting. The people that work a 5-day work week, they're like, man, you know, I just got to recoup over the weekend. The people that are driven, they're not looking to recoup. They're looking how they can get up earlier, get more fire in their belly, get more things done. They're wanting to learn, take action. And you may go, you know what, Dale? That ship has sailed for me. Bull crap. It's only sailed if you let it sail. Other than that, it's still waiting on you to jump on it. Nobody's going to put fuel to your fire for you. You got to be the one that does it. Look around you. The people that you look up to, that you admire the most, they're not laying in bed watching television. They're trying to figure out how they can get more done in a short amount of time. You know, if we've only got 24 hours a day, how can I cram the most I can into it and still get enough sleep to be effective? That's what winners do. They figure it out. They take action. They're driven. They're not scared to make a mistake. You know, I remember a few years back, my son and I went skydiving. And naturally, since it's the first time to do it, it was videoed. And the video was quite starking. You know, the video of me, I'm standing on the edge of the plane at 14,600 feet, you know, with my guide strapped to me, thank goodness. And he's trying to push me out the door, and I'm trying to pull back, you know, and that says it all. I wasn't ready to jump. When Matt got up there, he was trying his best to jump out the dadgum airplane, and his guy was pulling him back because he wasn't ready yet. But he was ready to take the leap. What about you? You ready to jump? Are you ready to prove that you've got what it takes to go from level 6 to level 10, level 7 to level 10, level 8 to level 10? Have you got what it takes to go to the next level? And this ain't about money. This is about passion, purpose, becoming the greatest version of yourself possible. You know, we talk about this in almost every podcast, and my life changed abruptly. You know, when I had to get, you know, my external bladder, when I got my nephrostomy tube to drain my kidneys, went through chemo, went through tough regimens. I had to change everything. But I tell you what, I put fuel back to the fire, and I found other things that would heighten my passion. And I have greater drive now than I feel like I've ever had in my life. It's possible. Don't die before you're dead. Live alive, 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 alive. I want to hear from you. Find me on Facebook, Dale Childers. Find us on Manor Road Studio. Send me a message on Messenger. So please subscribe to this video on YouTube. Leave me a comment. Leave me anything. I want to know what's holding you back, and I want to know what's driving you. I really care. It's up to you to live your life alive.